Before we begin the following program, we would like to say that, in our opinion, it is not suitable for children or those viewers who are of a Marxist or misandrist disposition.
No one would have believed, in the early years of the 21st century, that fandom's affairs were being watched from the soulless world of ITV. And yet, over at Broadchurch, a mind immeasurably inferior to any that had been showrunner before it, regarded fandom's unity with a male feminist's eyes, and slowly and surely, it drew its plans against us. Taking over a long-running TV show is a bit like borrowing someone else's car. It doesn't belong to you, you're just temporarily in charge of it. If I give you the keys to my car, I don't expect you to drive it into the canal. I also don't expect you to crash it after 5 minutes behind the sodding wheel. Of course, crashing a car by accident is different from deliberately crashing it on purpose. But then some people just don't care about the stuff that doesn't belong to them.
People spend all their time making nice things and other people come along and break them.
We have the power to do anything we like.
You can't rewrite history. Not one line.
Yes, you can.
What did you say?
Oh, no.
Oh, for God's sake!
I don't like it.
I know you don't.
Bollocks to that.
When it comes to Doctor Who, fandom isn't what it used to be. And whose fault is that? Russell T. Gaynors? No. Stephen Mufftwat? No. Chris Chibnall? Talentless male feminist hack? Could be.
You're the cause of this disaster.
What a strange man.
No. No. No.
Doctor Who fandom has always had its differences. We used to have differences of opinion over who was the best Doctor, the best companion, but we always used to agree on the fundamentals of Doctor Who, whatever our personal preferences were. But these days, Doctor Who fandom is split into those who are for and those who are against Chris Chibnall and his pet vagina doctor, Jodie Whittaker. Between them, these two ideologues, a feminist and a male feminist, are responsible for the worst iteration of Doctor Who ever. Even worse than JNT, and that was bad enough. Doctor Who is Dr. Pooh. Now, there are some in fandom who actually like Dr. Pooh. They're the sort of NPC drones who currently make up Marcus Hernia's DWM Junior Time Team, which for some reason includes BBC employee Christelle Bloody D. There aren't that many of these NPC drones in fandom, not if the viewing figures for Doctor Pooh Series 1 and 2 are anything to go by. If you were a Doctor Who fan back in the good old bad old days of the classic series, you know shit when you see it. This bunch of mindless drones.
They are socially conscious citizens.
They are sheep.
When he announced his departure from the show and the role he wanted to play all his life, Peter Capaldi said this.
I just worry that I wouldn't be able to continue doing my best work. Because, I like to be able to learn the lines and do some preparation
And not hate it.
And not hate it,
yes.
So I just thought, while you're enjoying it, leave.
Which we now know was complete bollocks. A cover story to hide the truth. Capaldi's contract wasn't going to be renewed because Chris Chibnall wanted any old fucker with an equity card and a vagina to play the Doctor. The reason Doctor Who lasted as long as it did was down to two things: the TARDIS and regeneration. A show that thrives on change has changed into something unrecognisable.
Life depends on change and renewal.
And some of those changes may be shite.
Yes, Doctor Who is a show that thrives and survives on change, but in the case of Doctor Who under Chris Chibnall, all the changes are shite. The actor playing the Doctor? Shite. The Doctor's costume? Shite. The new logo? Shite. The new TARDIS interior? Shite. The new companions? Shite. The scripts? They're really shite. You look at Doctor Who as it is now and you think to yourself,
I don't think that's what Doctor Who should be all about.
Chris Chibnall is the BBC's Rian Johnson, and he's done to Doctor Who what Johnson did to Star Wars. Well done, Chibnall. Thing is, all BBC creatives, which includes all 3 Doctor Who showrunners, are lefties, which means they're socialists, which means they're Marxists. And Marxists are like Daleks. They hate anyone who's not one of them. So what do you do if the thing you used to love isn't the thing you love anymore?
Doctor,
You're just not the man I fell in love with.
I let you go.
Chibnall and Whittaker, they don't care. For them, Doctor Who is just something to be used to push their agenda. And in doing that, they've brought the entire thing crashing down.
Stupid fucker got it all wrong, didn't he?
If you're a lefty and have been affected by any of the issues raised in this program,
Fuck off! What's that film that you love?
What film?
The one about the fucking hairdresser, the space hairdresser and the cowboy. The guy's, he's got a tinfoil pal and a pedal bin. His father's a robot and he's fucking fucked his sister. Lego. They're all made of fucking Lego.
Star Wars.
That's the one, right. It's like that, okay. I'm gonna fucking kill all the bad guys. And you'll be able to blow up the big...
The
Death Star thing.
Yes.
Then you can go and live happily ever after on the planet of the teddy bears.
Derry walks.